But you're sort of breathless watching that, aren't you?
Breathless? I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
You're going on holiday to have a relaxed, restful, wonderful time. And here they are, literally scrambling to get a bed.
But Simon, if you want that bed, you know, there's not enough beds and too many people. What do you do?
Got to come up with another solution. You know how these days you pay for a cup of tea on a flight? Well, you have to pay for a sunbed. How about auctioning the night before in the hotel bar?
No, I'm not. I don't agree.
Well, let's find out.
No, hold on. It's a very serious point because it makes or breaks a lot of people's holidays. I think that's very interesting what you said. So you can pay to reserve your seat, for instance, on an airplane.
Yeah.
So why not pay to reserve your sunbed?
Exactly. It's a scarce resource. You've got to allocate it using market principles because otherwise it just descends into mayhem, as we've seen from that excellent video.
Would you be prepared to pay for your sunbed?
No, I totally disagree with that. I tell you why. Because you go on holiday, you expect a hotel to be able to at least give you a sunbed for even if it's half an hour, 4 hours, whatever. It's up to the hotel to manage this. Hotels I've stayed at, you arrive, there are always people monitoring.
The hotels you stay at
No,
different than...
Eamon, no.
Yeah.
When you go in, they have to monitor the pool. They take your room number, they give you a towel, and they lead you to a bed.
OK.
And then you get
I think Simon's hit upon something here, because if there's a way of making extra money, I'm just surprised more hotel chains have not done that.
I think some places do charge. Let's go to Lisa. She's in Torremolinos in Spain. Hi, Lisa.
Great footage, Lisa. So that happens every morning at 8:30?
I can't hear you very well, I'm sorry.
That happens every morning at 8:30?
No, we'll try and get...
All right, Lisa.
We'll try and get connection. But anyway, basically, she said it's not Eamon, it's even earlier. People start queuing at 7 a.m. The gates open at 8:30. So some people are there for an hour and a half, and then they charge like that, like raging bulls, to get their sunbed. The thing is, I kind of get it, really, because if you are there for a certain amount of time and you want to lie by the pool, you have to get a sunbed. And the only way you can do that, Simon, is to get up early and claim your space.
Unless you get an entrepreneurial hotel and you get some guys in who are just, summer job, let's run the sunbed concession and we'll make some money out of it, and you booking a particular penthouse suite, you get the prime sunbed.
Well,
it'd be really good.
I do think it's important to talk today to these guys about some sort of rules and regulation and etiquette for travelling through airports, about being on planes, about being beside the pool. And Elizabeth, you have got 5 poolside rules. Now, number 1 is leave it and you lose it. This is very controversial. Tell us what you mean by this.
Absolutely. So if you go and bags a bed and you put your towel or magazine on it, if that bed is still empty after half an hour, then anybody else has the right to go.
Half an hour?
Absolutely. 30 minutes.
But what if I'm in the pool?
Why look?
Yes.
If you're in the pool, your towel will be spread out, and, you're not going to be half an hour.
In the pool? Of course I am.
Anyway,
Okay.
OK, you're going to be in the pool for half an hour. But if a bed is noticeably empty and just been reserved, as those beds are, those people are going, grabbing those beds, putting their towel or magazine on, and then going off for 3 or 4 hours.
So you don't believe in sunbed saving, then? You don't believe in putting your towel down and saving that bed?
For a limited amount of time.
Half an hour, in your view?
That, in my view, absolutely.
Okay. Now, if you're not lying by the pool, I sort of agree with you. I find it strange that people go and they just lie by a pool for 2 weeks.
Oh,
right?
I so agree with you. I mean, there are beaches. You're going on holiday. You're either staying in a lovely resort or in a town that you've chosen. How about going around and looking at sites, going to the beach?
And Simon, if you've booked, if you are a person that likes to lie by the pool, by a nice pool in a nice hotel, and that's what you've paid for, surely it is up to the hotel to provide that for you. I take your point, but you might not want to go sightseeing.
You would need to double the area of every hotel in order that you've got a sunbed for every single person who's booked into that hotel. That's simply not practical. So let's have a market solution.
I think we've got Lisa back again. We're just testing. Lisa, it's Eamon and Ruth here. Can you hear us?
Hi, yes, hi, Eamon.
Lisa, we're just trying to get some sort of picture. So we're trying to get some sort of picture, which is pretty typical of most people's holidays, about how bad it is, how difficult it is to reserve a sunbed, a lounger by the pool.
Yes, well, I've never, ever seen anything like this here at all, ever.
So have you been in that queue, Lisa? Do you have to join that queue yourself to get a sunbed?
My boyfriend is the one that's the early bird, so he's been in it once this week. On our very first day, he just kind of went for a walk about 7 o'clock and saw a queue. And then an hour and a half later, they opened the gates and it was just bedlam. And he came back to the apartment and said, never, ever am I doing that again this week.
So
while we're on holiday.
What are you doing instead? If you can't get a sunbed by the pool, where are you going?
Well, we've got 3 other areas around the hotel that you can actually sunbathe in, but it just seems to be this one particular pool that everyone homes in on every morning.
And,
and I really don't know why.
And have you literally seen people pushing each other out of the way? Has it come to fisticuffs?
People are falling over, people are jumping over walls, people are shouting at each other, trying to get a sunbed, and we just watch with a coffee every morning, just laughing.
Well, Lisa, we'll let
It's
you
like a
go.
show for you, Lisa.
We don't want you to lose your place. Thanks very much. And that's
Enjoy
in
the rest of your
Torremolinos.
holiday.